Plaintiff James Brooks says he and the defendant have lived in the same neighborhood for a year, and their relationship has been cordial. However, James agreed to buy a scooter from the defendant, but he claims after he gave her $650, she took the scooter back, so he's suing. Defendant Judith Knight says living near James has been terrible, and he's the town drunk who's always riding around with a drink in his hand. Judith insists James agreed to pay off the scooter within 1 month, and when he failed to do so, she took her scooter back. Therefore, she denies owing.
Start with you.
Judy and I live in the same neighborhood. We've known each other for several years off and on. I moved into the same neighborhood that she lives in now about a year and a half ago.
What has that been like?
It's been fine.
Terrible.
Sounds like you all have different opinions on your friendship. Let me hear from you. He's
It's
not clear
terrible.
on it. Tell me what the deal
Your Honor,
is.
he don't do nothing but ride around with a drink in his hand. He's called a neighborhood drunk. He when I met James, and it ain't been no several years. It's been maybe 7 months. He's already telling stories. I met him. He came to one of my yard sales, and he wanted me to sell something for him. I can't be selling no dirty rugs, and it was laying on the ground in the first place. I have every antique dealer in town come to my yard sales. I can't be having nothing dirty like that. And I told him, but anybody.
But you all have been friendly?
Well, he would ride by on a bicycle with his drink in his hand, or we never really knew each other, no, sir.
Just riding by toasting.
Yeah.
Give a toast. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You like to ride around with a drink in your hand?
Well, no, sir, I don't actually have a bicycle, so I'm not sure where that comes from. And she and I have known each other for years because she was a bartender. We've only been neighbors for a year.
So you've been friends from the bar for years?
Yes, sir. She worked in many bars.
All right, ma'am, you're talking about the man. You're the one got him hooked on the alcohol.
He was hooked on it before he met me. And I don't even remember.
The man at the bar.
I don't even remember him back then.
And I don't recall riding around drinking,
Well, no, you don't. You didn't drink your brain cells away.
That's the truth.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's the truth. Anybody who has a regular tub out of their house on their back porch calling it a hot tub, aqua blue. And wearing them little bitty Speedos them old men wear, he just ain't right.
Do you wear Speedos, sir?
No, sir, I don't wear Speedos, but the tub part is true. I guess I should
You
say
got
I
out
am.
of them one time in them.
I also lived on the hill, which is one of the prominent sections in town. And I have a clawfoot tub outside there as well. And I have a place at the lake with a clawfoot tub out there as well.
Go ahead,
There's nothing wrong with being
Tell
on
me
the...
about the scooter you're suing for.
All right, she had a scooter for sale during some of the yard sales.
When?
In April.
Okay.
She asked for $1,500, and I told her I wouldn't give her $1,500, maybe $750, and she said somewhere like about $1,000. And I asked if it ran, and she said it did, which it did not.
Yes, it did. You just couldn't get it running. You was drunk.
Okay.
I wrote it.
And what was the agreement again?
$1,000 was the agreement if it ran, and she was going to put some cosmetic repairs to the bottom of it where she had wrecked it.
Did it run?
But it did not run, no, sir.
So the deal was off.
Well, no, sir. She and I told her she and I pushed it with one of her friends down to my house, which is only 2 houses down.
But I thought the deal was if it ran.
Right, I was going to get it to run. If I could get it to run, I would buy it.
If you could get it to run.
Yes, sir. If I could get it to run, I would purchase the scooter for $1,000.
Did you get it to run?
After about 3 weeks, it did start to run, but it wouldn't idle. And I repaired some of the cosmetic damage from her accident of it.
How much did you put down on it?
She came to $650.
All right.
She would just show up at my house and say, I need some money.
Okay.
And I
you're
said,
suing to get it back because?
Because as soon as the scooter began running, she came in my yard, went in my backyard, and took the scooter away.
Matt?
No, sir, that's not true.
Tell me what happened.
We made an agreement that he would pay me within that month of April.
Did it have anything to do with it being operable or him making it
No, sir.
operable?
Because the scooter ran. I just drove it the day before he got it. He needs a drink. He, Your Honor.
Or a bath. I mean, a hot
That's
tub.
right.
Or the hot tub.
That's right.
To calm his
Both.
nerves, the hot tub.
You're exactly right. People can see him. He's outside. That's a
With the Speedos on.
That's a Speedo. That's not a pretty sight.
All right.
It really
Matter of
isn't.
opinion.
Let's get back to the
But
agreement.
I sold him the scooter as is, and for $1,000. And the agreement was that he would pay me by the end of April. Or I told him, I said, look, it'll be like a car lot. You know, when you get something repossessed, you don't get no money back.
Tell me what the deal is.
I believe there's a text message, Your Honor.
Okay.
There was no agreement like that.
You intended to repossess
Yes, there-
it? When you asked for your money back, what has she said?
She said she would pay me my money back $5 per month.
That's the same as saying no.
Right, exactly.
Your Honor,
She also offered some change.
I told him
She
I
said
rolled
you
up
could
my
come get
change.
some change. She told me.
Change, that's it. What?
but last time I rolled up my change,
Like-
I had $800.
Yeah, she
And
knows she owes the
coins?
money.
Yes,
There was
sir.
never an agreement to take the scooter
And
back.
I told him you could come get that. He told me no. I have that in a text too.
That's it. This is you. I have no job or income coming, and didn't I? I also told you I would roll my change. You could come get that. You don't want change. Last time I rolled change, I had over $800. You had your chance to get the money. Too late now, you ignorant individual. But you didn't. You refused it. I can't help you. You screwed up. Like you should have took that change, doctor. And your response, I need my money. And you say, I contacted the Judge Mathis show. Pay me or you will have to explain to him why not. You're right about that. And this is her. He's a friend of mine. I talked to the judge last week. Ma'am, you didn't talk to me last week, and I don't know you.
I just told him that.
That's why my wife pops up and sits there in that seat.
I will tell her.
Because she want to see what women come through here and what they got to say. Our 30-year friend, she's sitting in my wife's seat today, Regina Taylor.
I just said that.
She's a 30-year friend, and my wife couldn't make it, so she sent her.
I just said that to him.
All right. Your only defense is he didn't come and get the money in time, ma'am.
And our agreement.
No, you indicate here that you were going to give him all of his money back. You have the scooter, right?
Yes, sir.
So you keep the scooter. You get $650 to go and get you a new tub, a real hot tub, sir. All right. Judgment for the plaintiff. You get your money back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He lied in his ugly little Speedos.
I didn't lie.
Yes, you did.
I don't actually own a Speedo.
Yeah, you came out that night when I came to collect my money. I would never have gotten any money if I wouldn't have hunted you down.
Well, you
and
did
get it.
interrupt me in the hot tub one night, that's for sure. About 11 o'clock at night with your dog had to go to the hospital. So
He
That was
did.
nice.